Hello, Joan Silva, your tidy up gal. Here it is, my second video. That what I promised I thought I would go ahead and fulfill. I'm naming it Tidy Up Tuesdays. However, let me just say, it may not always be Tuesdays. Maybe it'll be Tidy Up Thursdays. You never know. So you have to keep your eyes open for when my video comes out next. I appreciate all the comments and views from my first video, where I talked about generally tidying up, and that I prefer using that over the word clutter clearing. Now, mind you, are we clearing clutter? Yeah, most definitely. But honestly, I find that it really is about clearing space for yourself, moving stuff out that no longer gives you joy. Only hanging on to those things, hanging is probably the wrong word, but only those things that really do serve you and bring you a positive energy in your environment. So let me just share, and my daughter could definitely tell you this one. In my family, we like the tchotchkes. So you'll notice behind me is my hutch. And I purposely sat here so that you could see that I do have a hutch. Now, mind you, this hutch, I'll move out of the way a little bit. You can see it has some things in it, but it's fairly minimal. Hard to tell maybe unless I open the doors, which I might do. It used to be jammed full. And there's a cabinet below also that's closed, doesn't have any glass on it. And I had so much stuff, plus I had stuff in my kitchen. And I made the decision that it made me crazy looking at it. It felt heavy. A friend of mine said it's almost like you're afraid to sit here, it'll all fall over on top of you. So what I did is a tidying up approach. And that was to take everything out of the cabinet, every last thing. And I also took everything out of the cabinet below, which of course you can't see. But by the way, we hide things so we don't have to deal with them. And I realized I'm really good at that. I'm very good at organizing closets with stuff I don't need. So that's all sat here on the dining room table, which is where I'm sitting. And it sat here for days and days. And I had to make a decision, some of it very emotional, because there were things that I had had in my lifetime since I was married. Been married twice, by the way, 36 years to my sweetie, John. And we actually went together in high school, broke up. I married another man, a Marine, and was married to him for almost 10 years. Now, mind you, I had some things from when I was married to him. His mother and father worked in a glass factory, a beautiful one, where they painted glass and vases and hanging, high-end stuff, beautiful stuff, and blew the glass. My father-in-law, ex-father-in-law, blew the glass. And so some of those pieces that were in here, and I do have a few of them, were ones that they had made, and they're just heavenly. But they were from an era that I no longer used, in a color, which I no longer use. I don't tend to use blue. And they held an energy that no longer served me. So out everything came onto the table. And I will tell you that having piles on my dining room table, I'm pretty much the kind of lady that doesn't like a lot on my surface. I like decorative items more than some people might like, vignettes of decoration. And by the way, those will start to irritate me and I get rid of those too. But the thing is that I left that alone for a couple of days, till I was ready to say, okay, take a deep breath, Joan, and deal with it one at a time. And this is how you do it. You touch each thing. You pick it up, you hold it, and you let the energy of it decide. If you find yourself making excuses and the chatter in your head gets going, oh, but my Aunt Martha gave that to me. Oh, my best friend gave that to me. Oh, it's been in my life for 40 years. Oh, it was generational. It's been in 3 generations. If it doesn't speak joy to you, it does not matter what the meaning is for someone else or from someone else. It's time to let go. And believe me, I'm sure there are things here still that I will then tidy up even further. But here's what I want to share with you. I have this empty container here. See this container? it's dead empty on purpose. Because here's what I want to share with you today. You don't organize till you purge. And you even don't do that till you get rid of what you decided you're going to purge. Because I can guarantee you, if there is, like this, an empty space, you'll look at the things that you decided to purge and you'll put some back. Like my friend who had bags to go to the bookstore, there they sat. I think they were even in her trunk, but I'm not sure. And before you know it, she was going back in the bags and putting some things back. I'm telling you, before you organize, you have to purge and let go and move it out. Not in the garage, where you could go sneak out there and get it. Not in your trunk, where you're going to go get it, but actually release it to where you want it to go. And I know I'm going to hear people say, oh, but I'll have a garage sale. Okay, we'll have another conversation another time around garage sales and hanging on to things for that because, oh, it's worth something, there's money. But let's get back to that empty container. I'm going to do a whole segment on that as well, that don't go get containers to organize. You purge, you let go, organizing comes last. And honestly, if you do purge in a way that I'm speaking to, you do tidy in a way that's just so supportive, you won't need those containers after all. So I'm Joan Silva. I have a business called yourmoneydream.com. I am on Facebook under that as well, Joan Silva, Your Money Dream. As well as I have a website, joansilva.com, yourmoneydream.com. Both will grab you to the same place if you're interested in knowing more about me. And by the way, I don't have a tidy up section on my website yet. So these are kind of lean and mean videos, getting rolling on that. And I do like to tidy up money too. That is my area of expertise. But boy, oh boy, does it relate to things. Talk to you later for Tidy Up Tuesdays or maybe Tidy Up Thursdays. Just keep an eye out.